So in this lesson, today I will teach the class 7 subject mathematics. My chapter is 2 and topics is fraction and decimal. We have two concepts in this chapter. One is fraction and the second part will move to the concept of a decimals. So in this concept or this comprises two videos, that means fraction and decimals. We will have two videos. In the first video I will teach what is the fraction and what are its properties and how the addition, subtraction, multiplication and the division of a fraction we can do. I will show. So in the second video I will move to the decimal parts. So welcome to the first part of the video, that is fractions only. So as all we know that in the previous classes, the fraction is a part of a whole. That means what? If I will make a whole thing in equal parts, if I am picking any one part, that is the fraction. So look at the blackboard. I draw two pictures here. I made a circle divided into 4 equal parts. I shaded the one part that equals to 1 by 5. That means this is a part of a whole. So fraction is nothing but it is a part of whole. Two types of a fraction. One is a proper fraction, another is improper fraction. So what do you understand by proper fraction? We already read. So this concept in the previous classes was just one time revision. So proper fraction are the fraction in which the fraction we have two things. So fraction has two important components. One is the numerator, another is the denominator. So in the proper fraction what happened? In the proper fraction, the numerator is less than denominator. For example, 3 upon 6. Look at this fraction. It is a fraction where 3 is the numerator and 6 is the denominator and 3 is less than 6. Such type of a fraction is known as proper fraction. Please remember, the value of a proper fraction is in between 0 to 1. While coming to the improper fraction, it is a combination of a whole and proper fraction. What do you understand by that? Or simply, if a fraction whose numerator is greater than denominator, so in proper fraction, that is numerator is less than denominator. In improper fraction, the numerator is greater than denominator. For example, 7 upon 3, 100 upon 91, etc. So what we read still now? We read what is fraction? That is the part of a whole. Two types of a fraction, proper fraction and improper fraction. The fraction whose numerator is less than denominator is the proper fraction, and the fraction whose numerator is greater than denominator is called improper fraction. In improper fraction, we are getting two parts. One is the whole part, another is the proper fraction part. For example, 7 upon 3. If you turn into the mixed, you will get a 2 whole, 1 upon 3. See here, this is the whole part and this is the proper fraction. So improper fraction, it is a combination of whole part plus proper fraction. So in this chapter, what we will read? We will read the mathematical operation of a fraction. Means what? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of a fraction. So I will explain one by one. Regarding addition of a fraction, for example, what we are doing? 1 upon 3 plus 5 upon 7. In previously what we did? Now we are making the denominator equal, then adding in the junior classes. But what we will do now? We have to make it equal by taking their LCM. Means what? The LCM means lowest common multiple of 3 and 7 is 21. Step 1. Take LCM of denominator. That means the LCM of 3 and 7 is 21. Step 2. Divide, then multiply. multiplier. That means this LCM means the lowest common multiple of 3 and 7 should be divided by 3. The what percentage coming should be multiplied by 1. So similarly 21 multiplied divided by 3, I am getting 7. So that I will multiply with the numerator. In same fashion, 31 divided by 7, that is 3, it should be multiplied with the 5. So my answer is 7 plus 15, that equals to 21. So here my answer is 22 by 21, turn into the mixed and give your answer. That is 141 by 21. So any addition, again one time revision do, means when the two fractions are given, first take the LCM of their denominator, then what answer is coming, divided by the first denominator, the quotient is multiplied with the numerator. The same, divided by second denominator, multiplied by the numerator. Then addition and subtraction of what the mathematical operation is given, that one you have to do. Another example of addition. It is a mixed fraction. For example, 2 whole 1 upon 3 added by 3 whole 1 by 5. First term into improper. We know how to do this one. 3 to the 6 plus 1 7 upon 3 plus 15 plus 1 16 upon 5. Now same, take the LCM of 3 and 5, that is equal to 15. Divide, multiply. 7 into 5, divide, multiply. 16 into 3, 35 plus 48 by 15, 380 by 15, again turn into the mixed, 5 is 75, 8 upon 15. This is your answer. So similarly, we can do a subtraction also. Means, this is how to add two fractions or three fractions like this. So another example of subtraction, 1 upon 2 minus 3 upon 5. Or 2 upon 5, 1 upon 4. Similarly, take the LCM, 2 and 5 LCM is 10, divide, multiply. So 1 into 5 minus, but divide, multiply, 2 by 2. So 5 minus 4 by 10, your answer is 1 upon 10. So another mixed one, 1 whole 1 by 7 minus 5 upon 4. First mixed, improper, 8 upon 7 minus 5 upon 14. Again same, LCM of 7 and 14. 14, divide, multiply. 8 multiplied by 2 minus 5 multiplied by 1. 16 minus 5 upon 14, your answer is 11 upon 5. So this is how the two fractions can be added and subtracted. In the next concept, I will show how the two fractions or more than two fractions can be multiplied. The multiplication of the two fractions. Now multiplication. Example. 5 upon 7 multiplied by 2 upon 3. So in the multiply, you should not take the LCM of a denominator. You just directly multiply numerator with the numerator, denominator with the denominator. That means I will multiply 5 multiplied by 2 upon 7 divided by 3. My answer is 10 by 21. Another example. 1 whole 2 upon 3 multiplied 4 whole 1 upon 7. First make it improper. That is 5 by 3 multiplied 29 upon 7. Now multiply. 5 multiplied by 29 upon 3 multiplied by 7. Now multiply 145 by 21. Now make it mixed and give your answer. 6 is 126, then 19 by 12. This is your answer. So what is the next part is what is the division of two fractions? Division. Example. How to divide two fractions? 1 upon 2 divided 3 upon 4. So in the division, just look at carefully. So what we should do? The division is not there in fraction. We have to little change our sign. Now see how I am doing? 1 upon 2. I changed this mathematical operation, means division, I converted into the fraction. And what I have to do, the second fraction will be reciprocate, means ulta. That means 4 will go up and 3 will come down. Then multiply. How you are multiplying? That means 1 multiplied by 4 divided by 2 multiplied by 3. 4 upon 6. If you want to write with reduced form, in simplest form, then you can write your answer. So remember, in division what you have to do? This sign you cannot do. You have to make this sign as multiply. Don't reciprocate the first fraction. The second fraction will be reciprocate. This first fraction will be constant. This division sign will be converted to multiply sign. The second fraction will be reciprocate. Means 3 upon 4 becomes 4 upon 3. Now the normal multiplication how we are doing. Numerator with the numerator, denominator with the denominator. So this is how we did the division of two fractions. So sometimes like this one question will come, how to solve I am showing. Find 1 upon 2 of this one C of 100. How to find out? So please remember, this of means multiplication. Of means multiplication. So convert that one. 1 upon 2 of multiply sign, then 100. Now that means 100. Similarly, numerator with the numerator, denominator with the denominator. So 100 upon 2, now reduce and write your answer. Your answer is good. So another example of math. Find 1 by 2 of 1 hour. So this one we know how to find out. This I converted as multiply. So this 1 hour, if possible, convert into the minute. That means 60 minutes. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Then 1, 2 into 1, 60 by 2, that is your answer, 30 minutes. So like this we can solve the of math. So I hope you understood my concept. Now one time revision. What you read today? We read my topics means the lesson 2. The chapter name is fraction and decimal. We read about only this fraction part, means this has 2 videos. In the first video you are getting the concept of a fraction. We read what is a fraction, types of a fraction, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division with the concept of. I hope you understood this video. Stay safe and stay at home.